everybody. Welcome to our podcast, A Cup Full of Confessions. I'm your host, Jen.
And I'm your co-host, Tre. And our cups are full and we are confessing. But before we jump into delivering this tea, y'all, let's go ahead and learn more about us and what the podcast is all about.
Okay, but first, we have to celebrate this moment with a bottle. You already know, we need to pop a bottle. And today we are going to feature, let me grab it.
Girl, what are we drinking on? What are we getting ready to pop over here?
Listen, let me tell you, you already know I got something up my sleeve. Boom.
Okay.
Boom. Okay, so we have the Bev Clicquot. Okay? So I think that's French. I always order this when I go out. When I go out of town, it's in the mini bar. Makes me feel a little fabulous. The orange label, you already know.
A little fancy.
It's a little fancy. And we got some raspberries to take it over the top.
Okay, let's do this.
And then, of course, we're featuring our Dolce & Gabbana coupe champagne glasses. You already know, because it's a little fancy, right? So normally people sip their champagne from a flute, right?
Yeah.
So I was watching an episode of Southern Hospitality. I can't remember the lady's name. It's the oldest lady on the show. She's still so fabulous though. But anyway, she was talking about, she always hosts these parties with all of the younger, what are the people on the show called? I was gonna say staff, but.
The cast.
Yeah, the cast.
Okay.
So they always come to her house. It's on the tip of my tongue what her name is. Patricia.
Okay.
Hey Patricia, I love you. But anyway, so yeah, she always talks about the coupe champagne glasses. She says it elevates things, it takes it over the top. So I'm like, okay, what better mode to set the situation in play than to have the coupe Dolce & Gabbana champagne glasses instead of
normally,
the flutes.
normally it's the flute. So yeah, you gotta step it up a notch.
That's right.
Take it up a notch.
That's right. So, we're gonna talk about this bottle. So this bottle is more than just a bottle, right? So this bottle is commemorating a moment. A moment in time is taking us to the next level, to the moon and beyond, right? We're trying to secure our wildest dreams, aspirations, goals, all of that. I mean, what, like two mommy moguls ready to set the world on fire, right?
Complete elevation.
I mean, that's what we're doing, elevating to the top.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. I'm a little nervous because normally
I don't even do it myself.
normally the guy is doing it. And I don't even know like at what point I should do different things. I mean, I'm really a bartender by trade. I got my license several years ago, but I haven't used my license in quite a while.
We got this.
But I know it's all about working it out easy. Woo! I'm sorry. I mean, cause come on, Clicquot.
No, she done got this all on my DGs down here. Like,
sorry.
you can't even disrespect.
The DG. Okay, so we have the D and G slippers as well. They got a little moist.
Right.
They got a little moist, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and
The
toss
show
this.
still goes on.
Right, the show must go on.
I get just wrong.
I mean, that was too much because
I'm
that
sorry,
wasn't even
too.
supposed to go down. Would you like some raspberries?
Absolutely.
Okay, how many? I'll give you two. I think too many more would be too cluttered. I'll do two. We could just smash this bowl of raspberries later. Okay, so, and what are y'all up to? What are y'all doing tonight? Drop in the comment section and let us know what you have going on. I don't even
I
know.
don't add raspberries or olives to your drink. What do you add?
Right, to take it to the next level. She said, Girl, I'll get a little more of the Clico. That's what we call it. The Clico. But I just normally say Clico. And all the bartenders know what it is. I mean, like I said, every time I go out of town, they have it in a mini bar. It's like my champagne of choice. My boo thing turned me on to it. Shout out to my boo thing,
Damn.
But yeah, so we are sipping. Let's make a toast. We will make a toast to two mommy moguls ready to set the world on fire, taking it to the straight top, right? Coming to a screen near you. Cheers. Good, just like it always is.
I needed this.
All right, everybody, now back to the podcast. So we're chilling, we're on set. We have our Clico and our coupe Dolce & Gabbana glasses. We're ready to sip, we're ready to confess.
Yeah, so our mission here is to confess our opinion on hot topics while sipping.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me take a moment to partake.
Y'all gotta try this drink.
Isn't it so smooth?
You gotta try it for yourself.
I mean, the Clico is like really smooth, and it doesn't like, I did the little joke earlier, but it doesn't really hit you back here. You remember that episode of Martin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't really hit you like that.
It's super smooth.
And then plus all the celebrities love it. So who doesn't want to be,
Wow.
down with the gang? So anyway, but yeah, so please like, subscribe, follow. We need you to join the gang. Every time you tune in, make sure you have your drink available. We want to know what you're sipping on, but always remember to drink responsibly. We have to be responsible adults. Okay, so now we're going to take a moment so you can get to know us as your new favorite host. Okay, Tre, tell us who you are. Tell us a little about yourself.
Okay, so we're gonna keep it simple because I feel like as long as you all stay tuned in, you are going to learn more about the both of us during the podcast. So I am a mother, a wife. I would say my passion is honestly helping people, inspiring people, keeping people motivated to become a better version of themselves, because I'm constantly doing that daily for myself.
Absolutely. Which is one of the reasons why I love you.
I love you too. And so I will also say, treat people the way you want to be treated.
That's right.
I live by that. Treat people, and like a lot now. I will also say, live life to the fullest, for sure. So what about you, girl?
So, you know me, so I will tell you guys about me. I'm Jen. That's my nickname. Jennifer is the government. Let's see. I am seasoned in life. I have been going through different situations that have taken me to the next level. I'm elevated right now. I'm on a spiritual journey. I just left a short, long-term relationship. Prior to that, I was in a marriage. Hits the ring. I mean, it's blinged out. I love diamonds. Hits the bling. But fuck that marriage. It's a whole movement. Sorry, pluck that marriage. I know we're on YouTube and they don't even play that. So anyway, but yeah, so recently divorcee. I have two beautiful kids. I always look at my kids and I'm like, it's amazing how much I see myself in my kids. They are so caring and just, my kids are whole flex. They're not, I posted something the other day on Facebook about grown kids.
Mm-hmm. Oh, girl.
And it seems like it went over some people's head, and I thought everybody knew what a grown kid was.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about play dates, but anyway, let me get back on topic.
Okay.
But yeah, so my kids, they're adorable. I love them to pieces. I'm a business owner. I own a real estate firm. I have agents that work with me, not for me. I'm focused on building up their careers just as well as mine, taking it to the next level. I really, really love people. I love the planet. I love God first and foremost. I should have said that first. Excuse me. But yeah, my spirituality is very, very important to me. I love to read. But just like Tre said a minute ago, as you tune in, you will get to know us more and more. We'll talk about things that we enjoy, things that we are passionate about, what our opinion is on different things. So just stay tuned and you will know all of those things. You know, I really enjoy fashion, makeup, hair. It's just a whole plethora of things. So, Tre, tell me about your favorite motto.
Do the best that you can until you know better. And then when you know better, do better.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, Maya Angelou. And I feel life is an experience for us all. It's a whole learning experience. So that's what I have.
I like it.
Yeah. It's a learning experience. So we don't just make it through life, you know, in such a perfect way. What we see on TV, movies, or whatever, you know. But when you know better, do better.
That's right.
And what about you, girl?
I think corporate America kind of molded me because I've been in that, you know, environment for a while before I stepped out and did my own thing. But I feel like my favorite motto is we become successful by helping others become successful.
Absolutely.
And I think that's just pouring into people and that's how it's supposed to be. But yeah, that's I live that, you know? Okay, so we have a super fun game that we implemented that we thought would allow you to get to know us better. And a lot of you probably are familiar with the game. I do it all the time. We go on road trips. It's called Would You Rather and a Cup Full of Confessions edition. So basically, the nature of the game, you ask either or, and you have to select one, and then you basically explain why you selected that. So we'll get right into it. So the first one, Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi. Why? Pepsi hit different. Like Coke hits too, but Pepsi has like a sweeter taste.
I think it's sweeter. I definitely think Pepsi is sweeter.
Not only need like 2 or 3 sips and I'm good.
I don't drink soda too much anymore, but I used to say Pepsi, but now I'm a Coke girl. So I'll go with Coke, like if I'm having a drink or something and I want to splash up the Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, please. Yeah, so I prefer Coke for me.
Okay.
Do you want me to ask all the questions?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so mansion or penthouse?
Both, but I'll say penthouse.
Why?
Penthouse, I don't know, it's just a different vibe. Like, I mean, I feel like a mansion is so large, but I mean, a penthouse is large too, but still on a different scale. But then
it's fabulous,
it's like,
isn't
right,
it?
it's just the whole view, and you know, it's a lot, you know, the details behind it.
Okay, so we're a lot alike. I would say penthouse too.
Okay.
Because it's like more urban. I know when you have small kids, you kind of want a yard, you know, right, for them to be able to go outside and play. But I think like going to the parking deck, parking your car, and walking into your, you know, normally the penthouse is on the top, so taking it to the top, and just the view and everything that's involved, even if you have like what is it called, a doorman, all of that is a vibe. Right. And I love it. We don't have that as much here. But like when you go to major metropolitan cities, you get that vibe, you know, you get that experience. So I would say penthouse also. Bali or Dubai?
I would say Dubai. I feel like we've been talking about Dubai for a few years. Honestly, either one, you know, would work. But it's just, of course, anytime you can get away out the country is always great.
Right?
So
I'm gonna have to go with Bali.
Okay.
I was actually planning a Bali trip. You remember for my 40th. Was I supposed to say that?
Well, I mean, no, you get it.
Okay, so for my 40th birthday, and then COVID happened, right? So shut all of that down, and it was funny because COVID happened in March. My birthday is in July.
Mm-hmm.
What is that, like 3 months later?
Mm-hmm.
No, 4 months later. And I was like, okay, well, if it's gone by my birthday, I can still go. And it lasted for so long.
Right.
It's a joke now to look back at it.
Years.
Yeah, to look back at it thinking it was going to be gone that fast, a whole pandemic worldwide, right?
Life just stopped. Yeah.
But I was looking at it, so I wanted to rent a mansion, and they have the butler service. And you can have the butler, and they do all of the things for you, kind of like giving us Housewives of Atlanta vibes, where we're just top tier. So we're doing that. If you want to join the movement, the flow, all of that,
Right.
because we will get back on board with the whole plan. But she travels out. I try to get on her schedule with a trip.
Girl.
We're going to Turks and Caicos soon. I pushed the trip out a couple months, and I was like, okay, great, we're gonna go. And she was like, okay, so she pulls out her calendar. She's like, okay, so I have a cabin trip. But anyway, that's how she does. We're gonna link up and have a great time. The next one, entrepreneurship or 9 to 5er.
Entrepreneurship.
Okay, why?
Of course, I mean, entrepreneur is, you just have more freedom. You, of course, are your own boss. You create your own schedule. Of course, it's challenging because, you know, it has its pros and cons, but it's still more flexibility.
Right.
You have more freedom. You know, you're not on someone else's time.
I can understand that. Yeah, totally.
Like 9 to 5, of course, you know what you have. You know.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, so it's like you know what you have, but you know you just gotta go hard when you are an entrepreneur.
That's
you
right.
know?
Because it's not like every week or every other week.
Right.
It's a check automatic. You know what I'm saying? You have to make sure that whatever the hustle is, the grind is, that you're doing it every day,
Right.
so it can produce, you know, the results that you need it to produce.
Absolutely.
So, you know, your livelihood is in check. So obviously I agree with her answer. Sunset Beach wedding or candlelit 5-star wedding venue?
I'll say the wedding venue.
I would say the Sunset Beach wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because I've had the 5-star wedding venue.
Okay.
And it was kind of like a little stuffy. But I love the beach. I love the sounds, you know, all of that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I think I would go with that next time around. Weave, relaxed, or natural?
I mean, they all have their day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, of course I'm relaxed, but I've been natural. I've had weave, you know, like they're all what they are, you know. Relaxed, of course,
right?
Yeah, relaxed is like, okay, you don't really have to. Your hair is what it is, you know. You don't have to worry about.
It's a little more manageable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The weave, of course. I mean, that's manageable too if you upkeeping it, you know.
But seems like much more expensive.
Yeah, true. And then natural is expensive as well. Like if you are really on your natural game, you know what I'm saying?
See, and I'm
because people
relaxed.
think natural is cheap, but it's really not.
And that's what I was gonna say. So I'm relaxed, but I was thinking about transitioning over to like sister locks or something like that.
That
And
would
you
be
know,
nice.
like my hair is up right now, and I have weave in my hair, but my hair is like what, like probably down here. So of course that I'm not starting over from scratch with a baldy or whatever they have to start over from. I would just have to do, you know, make it do what it do with what I have.
Yeah.
But I thought it would be more manageable and less invasive as far as costs are concerned, and I do my hair myself, so of course I would.
I don't like. I'm not into hair.
Yeah, no, she gets her hair done on a week
Like-
by someone else.
Girl, if I did it myself, you'd be like, what are you doing?
And it looks fabulous, by the way. I mean, you see that line, and it's tight. The curls are popping.
Shout out to Dominique Gonzalez, creative hair with the K.
Gas or electric?
Electric.
Why?
I mean, I don't deal too much with gas. Referring to home, stove, or whatever. No.
Well, honey.
right. right. You know?
I just
It
told
always
her.
scares me.
I just told her the most beautiful home. Okay, I told you I sell real estate.
Yeah.
I just sold her the most beautiful home in my entire career. It has a gas stove. It has a gas fireplace. Get with it. She gonna have to get with it.
Get some shelf or something.
She will though, because that's a gorgeous home. I'm telling you, and I'm not just saying that because we're recording. That's the most gorgeous home, right?
Mm. Oh.
It's the most gorgeous home.
Thank you. I'm excited.
My daughter Aspen, she's been talking about it. She saw it the other day. She's been talking about it every day.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm really ready to go.
Yes. She's like, are we gonna get a mansion too? I'm like, damn, what we live in? Shit.
It's still large. Like,
she's like, we poor.
girl, no. We're not even speaking it. No.
No, of course not. No, definitely. No, none of that.
No.
Not with the D&G boom boom.
No.
So for me, I would say electric.
Okay.
But however, so okay, let me say this. I'm half and half.
Okay.
So like what you were talking about with the gas in the house and stuff, I love that.
Okay.
And I think now that you are introduced to it, or you will soon be introduced to it, because we're in the contract. Can I say that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Putting the stove on and immediately having that flame hot is phenomenal. It doesn't take time for your burner to heat up.
Right.
And when you have the normal element with the electric stove, you don't notice how long it takes to heat up. But when you have that fire under your pot, that water starts to boil. Yes, so quickly.
I think that's just always like was one of those things. Just
it kind of scares you,
right? Because
yeah.
you know,
you won't even think twice about it once you get used to it.
I can't cook anymore.
Yeah, no, you'll love it once you get used to it. And of course, the gas fireplace I love.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just something about the air, the heat, all of that being the gas. I even like the sound that it kind of gives a nice hum when it's on. It's relaxing. I don't know. But also, I have an electric car. I have a Tesla, and I like charging that. I like not having to get gas when the gas prices went up. When they first went up, I had just bought an F-150, and it took me like $150 to fill my tank.
Girl.
And I was like, why did I do this?
Like 150, like girl.
Yeah, and they were like, you have a double tank, and I'm like, I don't know what that means, but now I have an electric car. I have my F-150 also for the backup, but the electric car I love being able to charge at the house. I love.
So how long does it take you to charge?
It just depends on how low my charge got the day before.
Because I feel like I guess it's like you have to plan it right.
Yeah.
Because, you know, in the mornings, if I'm rushing or something, you know how you rush, like, okay, I got to stop and grab gas or whatever. So how does that work? I plan my schedule accordingly. Okay.
So when I first got the car, I didn't know how to work it out. I didn't know how to make it make sense. But now, of course, I plan my schedule accordingly. And I won't plan too many appointments in that day so my charge runs down too low. Or I'll... what is it called? Schedule my appointments out, so then I can just like stop by a supercharger in the city. A supercharger is when you stop at a location like, I guess Tesla has contracts with Target and Smithfield's Barbecue. I don't know what it is in other states because I'm not sure if Smithfield is throughout the nation or worldwide or whatever. I know they're not worldwide. Right. But wherever their charging stations are, then you'll just stop there, and they have elevated charging that goes a lot faster than if you do it at home. So that helps out also, but it kind of like will slow you down. But I kind of made it work for me, and I think Tesla kept that in mind when they selected the places that they were going to have these superchargers at, because they generally select places where you can go shopping or eat. So I'll go and have lunch, or either I'll sit in my car and do some work, make phone calls, do emails, property searches, whatever. So it just works.
So how, I mean, like, as far as, is there like cost, or how does the charging work? Like,
My car is grandfathered in,
okay,
so I don't have to pay for it. But yes, there is cost involved with other Teslas.
okay.
I don't know what it is because I don't have to pay it.
Oh, girl, that's dope.
Right.
Like,
And then, so people ask me all the time, did I see a change in my light bill? No,
okay.
it's not significant compared to gas costs. You know, how much you would have to budget for your gas to pay for. I don't see a difference as far as, you know, doing it at home.
Okay.
Okay, so passenger or driver?
Passenger.
Really?
Girl, driving up. Like, anytime I can sit on the passenger side, yes.
I would say driver. Because, like, when I go out of town, I like to relax, but at the same time, I know I can dip and dodge, and I'm, like, gonna floor it, and we're gonna get there ASAP.
Passenger.
What? That's T.I., right? ASAP.
You're right.
We're gonna get there, right. We're gonna get there ASAP. So, I can, like, really get to where I need to go.
And I'm driving with somebody a little crazy, and it's like, okay. But
let me take over.
Right, but on a whole, like, no, I'm passenger.
Okay, this is a good one. Phone in the bathroom or no phone in the bathroom?
No phone.
No phone in the bathroom.
That's my moment. Like, that's my moment. Literally, I can, like, we texting or something, and girl, I just stick it, you know how, like, the fast charging, so I just lay the phone down. And then I go in the bathroom, and it's just like, you know.
See, phone in the bathroom, no phone in the bathroom, to me means something totally different.
Okay.
Phone in the bathroom, no phone in the bathroom, to me means, are you a cheater or are you not a cheater? Because phone in the bathroom, in that mentality, means you're cheating, and you have to keep your phone on you at all times.
Right, that's true.
Because if something hits your phone while you're in the bathroom, preoccupied with what's going on in the bathroom, you might miss out what's going on your phone, right? Okay. So I say when you're not cheating and you're in a consensual, respectable, civilized relationship, no phone in the bathroom unless that's your music source.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, like, yeah, why you gotta have your phone?
Right.
Or I mean, like, every single time, that's concerning.
But if you cheating though, you gotta have the phone in the bathroom. And I've done both.
That's concerning.
I've done both. Winning the lottery or finding your soulmate?
Soulmate. So, I mean, because...
Really?
Yeah, because, I mean, yeah, it can go both ways, but, I mean, you have this money,
then what?
You just miserable, like, later on.
Girl, I ain't gonna be miserable. Y'all know my answer.
Like,
lottery me, baby.
Like, because, I mean, you know, that's like for the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's...
Whew, I mean, that's mine.
True, yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, but it's like, it can be for the moment, you know?
Yeah, I say lottery. Because, yeah, I'm not even going there. I just say lottery.
Okay.
Morning person or night owl?
Morning person.
Really? You know what? I can see that.
Girl, I can't.
She texts me all the time, and she says, "Good morning, fabulous," with a sun. And she says, "I hope you slept well." And I'm like, "Yeah, I slept well. I hope you did too."
Girl, no, like,
and she elevates me to the level that she's on, which is great. I love it. I love that you do that. It means a lot to me, but I'm totally not that person.
Girl.
So the voice that I said that in, that's how I be in my head. I'm like, "Good morning."
Right, like,
Here she go.
no, like,
No. Not here she go. Good morning.
Right. Yeah, I can't, like, night, some years ago, but now, girl, no.
Cause you know, I stay up to like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
And I'm knocked out.
And I should be in the bed, but I gotta get my sleep pattern straight.
Right.
Cause I look at that, like when the kids go to bed, that's like my time to
downtime.
Yeah, my downtime and this mommy time, and you know, you're a single mom and you're like, okay, the kids are asleep. And one of my friends, her name is Jennifer also. She was like, I was talking to her one day and we were connecting, and she was like, girl, if you get the kids in the bed earlier, you'll have more time for yourself. And I was just like, the light bulb went off, and I was like, that's so true. So then I started getting the kids in the bed. My kids' bedtime is 9. So I get them in the bed at 9. Hold on, what time is it? Right. But anyway, I'm just joking. Get them in the bed by 9, and then it's kind of like, I get to do what I want to do. Mm-hmm. So whether it's work, read, because I really enjoy reading, watching TV, watching a movie,
your time,
eating, yeah, no matter what it is, it's my time.
Because in the morning, a few hours, you're doing it all over again.
That's right, and it never stops. But I wouldn't want it to.
Right.
Group turn up or one-on-one time?
It can be both, but I'll say it depends on the group.
Right, that's true.
Honestly, I mean, I mean, it's hard to say, but honestly, one-on-one, but it depends on the group. Because if the group all over the place, let me just do one-on-one.
Right,
like,
because y'all too much for me.
So it just depends on the group, who's involved, the type of vibe itself, and it just depends.
Yeah, I agree. Everything you said. Yeah, everything you said. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't change anything. Painful truth or a comforting lie?
Painful truth.
Same.
Let's give it to me.
Give it to me raw.
Like we said, the truth.
I don't need no KY jelly or nothing. Just give it to me raw. Give it to me raw, baby. I can respect the honesty, the truth. I just want to know what it is, and I can make, my play off of what she told me. Don't sugarcoat it for me.
Just let me know.
That's right. Clean as you. This is a good one. Clean as you cook, or clean up at the end
as you cook.
I'm the same way.
I can't, because at the end
it's too overwhelming.
It's too much.
Yes, and you're like, fuck them dishes.
At night, I don't want to go to sleep with stuff all over, because then you gotta wake up to that.
Excuse me. Yes,
it's too much. Like, no.
Yes,
clean as you go.
I'm the same way. Address or block?
Depending on the person.
That's right. I'm a blocker. But you know what? It does depend on the person. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't matter, so they get blocked. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm not giving you no energy. Like, I'm not even in that space to, what is the word I'm looking for? To give you that energy. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. You're not worthwhile. Right. It doesn't matter that much to me, so I'm just gonna block you.
So even if it's somebody close, or
yeah, they'll get blocked. They'll get blocked.
So it's not worth addressing, or
because I guess it depends on the situation.
Right, I would say what it is, right?
It depends on the situation. Now, if it's a repeat offender, I can't. You're done. You're done, son.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the last one. 2 weeks or not? 2 weeks or not means when you are leaving your employer. Do you give them 2 week notice or not?
My thing with that is it's situational,
Depends on the company.
Depends on that. And my thing is you never know who you'll come across again.
That's right.
So yeah, you might have that feeling I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? But you just never know who you may run into again.
That's right.
Or you may cross paths and you just never know. So I would say 2 weeks.
Yeah, I agree. For the same reason you mentioned.
You just never know.
We're a lot alike.
Yeah, it's you feel oh yeah, I'll never see them again. And then it's a year later, yeah, you just never know.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Well, you guys, that wraps up our edition of Would You Rather, a cup full of confessions. So we want to make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow. Please tune in to our upcoming shows. You got to know each other, us a little bit more, a little bit tipsy. But yeah, that's where we are.
So make sure you all subscribe, and follow. Make sure you share us out. And stay tuned in.
That's right. And then join in next week for our next episode. We look forward to getting to know you better, just like you get to.
Getting to know us. We're dropping weekly, so
That's right.
stay tuned.
Thank you, babe.
Got you.
Could save always. Be growth obsessed, radiate the vibe, and confess the rest. Bye.